talked about this at length. I mean, he's got this injury at the moment. I don't know if his fitness situation in terms of the Champions League game, but we discussed how, if he is available, that kind of team shape that you saw there and this kind of performance with this kind of personnel, I think is going to give them a better opportunity, as tough as it will be, to go to Munich and create the chances like they did in this game, where we saw the link-up play, we saw the little 1-2s, the give and goes, the space in behind. There's enough between Messi and Mbappe to do that. Yes. You don't need a third player in the mix, really. You need a little bit more solidity in the middle of the park and in the wider areas. And maybe with Neymar's injury, Galtier's stumbled across this, but that was pretty good tonight. It
certainly was. Going forward, they look great, and they'll take certainly some promise from that into the Bayern game. Obviously, as I mentioned, the negative, Jules, Kimpembe out, reportedly for the season. How big a blow is that, looking ahead to that second leg in Munich?
Yeah, it's massive, of course. I mean, the Achilles which is what we think is the injury, and which you saw in the footage, like he does it on his own, really. This is the injury he had before the World Cup that made him miss the World Cup. We thought at some point that maybe he tried to come back too quickly. And I don't know if that's maybe in relation to tonight's injury. We will know a bit more tomorrow about it. But it was heartbreaking for him. I mean, he was in tears. And you lose another centre-back. Already you don't have many. Danilo Pereira, who's more of a defensive midfielder, really came in and replaced him in that back three. He's left-footed as well, which you don't have another centre-back who's left-footed, apart from young Bichiabu, who's not ready to play the kind of game that PSG would have in the Champions League, for example.
Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.